All right, we are back. Post-flight. We landed at 30%. It's down to 21 because I still kept it rolling and streaming on there. You can hear the fan going. Comparison with the Phantom 4. Phantom 4 Pro and Phantom 4 are the same exact size, so this will actually tell you a size difference accurately. It matches my laptop. Space gray, space gray. Well, kind of. This is a little different gray, but it matches. But I just did my first flight with the Mavic Pro, and I absolutely loved it. Very stable. Even my neighbors were impressed. They saw it. So that was kind of cool. That was pretty funny. A little embarrassing, but pretty funny. So I'm just showing you guys the aftermath of flying with the Mavic. It does suck a lot of power out of your phone. I'm not gonna lie, it really does. Sucks a ton of power. But it and it heats up the phone too. But it does its job. All right, let's turn off the Mavic. Turn off the remote. It's the same turn off and turn on process as the other drones. You know, 2 presses, 1, and hold the second time for 2 seconds. And yeah, so you have these 2 little buttons here. Just press on them, and the button. See, I like how Mavics have buttons. The button on the Phantom 4 is whatever. It doesn't feel as secure as the Mavic. The Mavic locks into place so well, and it's so sturdy. I don't feel like this battery is ever gonna have issues with, you know, putting a battery in here. Like, it's a very good locking system, but it's hard to do this with one hand, but there we go. And the battery does not heat up nearly as much as the Phantom 4 or the Inspire 1 battery. So let's do a little comparison in battery sizes. All right, so here we have Mavic battery, right? Here is an Inspire 1 battery. Okay, and here is a Phantom 4 battery. You guys can see the size difference there. Isn't that great? It's tiny. I'm going to put this one back in charging. Cool. Again, the hub doesn't heat up, just the power brick. It gets warm at most. I'm going to go ahead and take the remote and charge the remote. Let's see if I can prop the iPhone. I definitely need 2 hands for this, so let me see if I can somehow prop the phone so you guys can see what I'm doing. Nope. So basically what I'm going to do, I have this cable here. This cable is going to go in here. Alright, so excuse me if the phone falls, but I'm just going to plug this in really, really quickly. I hope it doesn't fall. Come on, don't fall on me. Let me get an avocado and just prop it behind the phone. Maybe that'll help. Nope. Alright guys, you might black out for a second, but that's only because the phone's gonna fall. But whatever. Let's see if I can do that, and then do this. Okay, and now we are charging. Let's close off these clamps and let it sit in peace. So how is it viewing a smaller screen in the sunlight? It's fine. I've always shot on the iPhone. I've never really had a big problem with that. But I didn't find any issues. I was pretty happy overall. Oh, now I have to put all these drones away. Alright, Unique. Typhoon. Fold you down. And pack you up. You're ready to get put back in the case and probably never ever be used again unless I sell you. Unfortunately, you're just too big and bulky and you're pretty difficult to manage. But you were a good... This is still, in my opinion, the Unique is still in concept stage. In my opinion. Still a concept. Still a concept. Stability, though, it is extremely stable. Camera is decent, and I like how the landing gears raise up, but that's just about it. Phantom 4, faster, more agile, better in wind, better flight time. Mavic, smaller, better flight time, more agile, better maneuverability. And overall, guys, I think this is my new favorite drone. I mean, you can't really beat size. Size does matter. And there's the Inspire, my baby Inspire, my first drone. I miss flying her, though. Yeah. Let's take a good gander at the Mavic. And hopefully these videos are helping you decide whether or not you want to buy one of these. I'm trying to get really in depth. I'm also, over the next week, going to be shooting review videos on the Mavic, like professionally shot, obviously. So that way you'll get even better quality images, better quality video of the Mavic. This was just really exciting, and I want to share my excitement with you because I just got the Mavic a few hours ago. So, yeah. So I'm going to try and fold this thing with one hand. I'm going to try and see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to fold down the propellers. My batteries are charging, so I'm not going to put a battery in right now. I'm going to go ahead and flip over the Mavic. Oh, it's just such great quality. Take a look at that. I was a little concerned, however, that harsh lighting will make the Mavic think that there is an obstacle. So I want you guys to understand that. I don't know, maybe when I update the firmware, it's going to fix that issue. Hopefully it will. But I'll find out in a sec when I update. Put the gimbal guard on. Cool. I'll put this rubber piece on to protect it from dust and scratches. Then I'll flip these legs over. trying to do this one hand, it's pretty tough. And it's really easy to fold. I mean, these arms are thick and durable. I have no worries of them breaking off. And they just snap into place. So don't ever be concerned if you're folding something far enough or not far enough. It really just snaps into place. And I'll just fold this back here. It's hard. That back here. And guys, it lands so softly, like a feather. It's incredible. And that is the Mavic, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this thing. Isn't that nuts? And I'll do an indoor flight as well for you once I get another battery charge. I might not do an indoor flight today, probably tomorrow. I just got to get some editing done and prepare for, I'm leaving on Wednesday to San Francisco, so just want to get my mind set with what gear I want to take with me over there, because it's always fun filming in San Francisco. Definitely not taking any of these drones, only the Mavic. I mean, just look how tiny this thing is. Of course I'm going to take the Mavic with me, and I'll be shooting my review video of the Mavic. So any last questions before I sign off, guys? Let's go back to the batteries over here. I'm going to do a firmware upgrade in just a few minutes. I'll take any last minute questions before I sign off. None? Okay. All right, my friends, it is that time to sign off. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I'm going to do plenty more of these now that I know that I can do it with my phone finally. So I will talk to you very, very soon. Peace.